Hey everybody, I'm Mama Baird and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to be exploring my local food bank. Now, if you're new here, I have a food bank that is pretty amazing and it goes over and beyond in how it treats its customers and the way that it provides for its community. And this is my very first time I'm going to be able to get in there and volunteer. I'm super excited because I've never done any kind of volunteer work before, so this is my first experience, and I really feel like I'm going to be able to bring a lot to my food bank. So I'm excited to get in there, and this is going to be my first day. If you or someone you know is looking for food, I hope you consider going to your local food bank. It's for everybody in the community, including our elderly, our college students, our working poor, the parents who are working 2 jobs, but they still can't seem to make it by, and they're pinching pennies at the end of the month to buy groceries. Please go to your local food bank, and if you haven't seen inside one, you are in for a treat. So let's get going. All right, guys, we are here at the food bank, and
we're gonna stay here for 2 whole hours.
2.5 hours. We are volunteering. What do you need in there? No, he's bringing it in with the food bank. So we're going to be volunteering for 2.5 hours. I have no idea what to expect, but I'm super excited. We forgot ponies already. The kids are just going to hang out in the power place while I volunteer. So I'm super excited. I can't wait to see what I'm going to be doing, and I'm excited that you guys get to come along with me. So let's get in there and let's see what this food bank's all about. So once you get signed in, they have a coat rack for you to hang stuff up. They have some lockers that you can put your stuff in, and you can bring your own lock, but those are for everybody to use. So you will take your lock back home with you. They have a little table here where they'll have snacks or treats. They have a fridge and a freezer that you can bring your own lunch in, or they have food there that got donated that they're feeding to their volunteers. So that has a fridge and a freezer, a little snack area. And then here is a spread here of all the volunteers. There is over 400 volunteers at this particular food bank. And there it is. There is my name, and I'm ready to get my shift started. All right, guys, got my name tag, officially a volunteer. My phone's already going off. Make sure I put that on silent. I'm at work. All right, let's get to sorting.
So this is all of the produce that we get. Most of this comes from Costco, and Costco gives us these pallets of produce. Sometimes if Costco has like one fuzzy strawberry in here, they will donate the entire pallet.
Okay.
So most times volunteers will actually just be going through individual boxes and bags, taking out anything that might be going bad, any kind of mushy oranges or fuzzy strawberries, and really just taking those out, putting them in our goat bins that go to many goats and pigs across Missoula County. And then they just, what we do with the rest is we clean the rest up and then we put it out to the store.
Okay.
So produce sorters kind of just go through all of here. They'll be peeking out like maybe that strawberry, this strawberry, and a couple others.
Okay.
But saving the rest that will go out to customers. A lot of the produce actually does go off the shelves pretty quickly, so we don't have to worry about it staying and going bad.
Okay.
But yeah, the gist of a produce sorter is that they just go through all this, get it prepped and ready for the store, and then once they're done, you know, it's the end of the day for them.
Awesome. Looks like they just chuck it in there from the floor, huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
And so what Costco normally does is they will just take everything out from the store, put it in this, and then they will, our volunteer and staff member will grab this from Costco, bring it into the food bank, and then our volunteers will go through everything.
Okay.
Some days it's 1, some days it's 2, depending on how Costco is busy, how Costco is. We might get 4 to 5 pallets. It just really depends.
Okay.
So yeah, that's the gist of it.
Awesome. All right, I guess I better get started.
All right.
That was Marcus. He is the head of all the volunteers. He helps to make sure that everything is run smoothly. He knows everybody's name, and he's just overall a great guy. He definitely makes you feel welcomed and part of the team right away, so he is the perfect person for that job. So here, all I'm going to be doing is, like he said, sorting through the blueberries, and I'm going to be picking out any molding ones and just kind of put those to the side. We're going to put those in the trash can for the goats, and then it goes into those totes, and they bring that out to the store, and that's just where people will shop and pick out their limits of produce. Sometimes they separate them, like these kiwis. She ended up giving me 2 for my kids, but you separate them so each person can get 1. So Feels good to get out of the house and do something productive that's not related to momming. Yes, this is our first time, so they said they can hang out there or they could come back here, but I was like, just hang out there for now. It is, and they love Kevin. Homeschool and stuff, so it's, yeah.
Why are you homeschooling?
I just want to make sure they get a good education, and we're trying to work it so I can be home and kind of be more self-reliant, so. We, it's going pretty good. More of an adjustment for me, having to just get into a teacher role. But it's amazing to see that side of your kids, the learning aspect of it that you want to get to see with them being in public school. Like seeing them learn stuff and actually helping them feels good. Okay.
And I think we'll be done by then.
Understood. They like to save the strawberries for last because a lot of people could have allergies to them, so they want to make sure that they don't cross-contaminate any of their fruits and veggies, which I think is really great. And then here's a shot of the trash can that they have full that they go to the goats. So this is the moldy food that gets thrown out instead of getting put out on the store. And then it all goes on this produce rack. I was all done for the day, so I kind of walked around a bit, and this is some of the food that they get to put out on the shelf. This is the food that they get from Albertsons, they get it from Costco. They come in and you get sorted, like the grab and goes are bags that people, when they can't go shopping, they get put in there. Here's some crushed up olive oil. This is like just miscellaneous items that don't go into a category. They have a bunch of bakery goods. Like, I was not kidding when I tell you guys, there's so many sweets. Some people say that's all they have at their food bank are sweets, and that's because the country produces a lot of sweets, and welcome to America. The food waste is really astronomical, and just to think that all this normally would have gotten thrown away, but it's donated to the community to help everybody fight these cost of living crisis that's going on right now. So when you're looking for the date, what do you look for? Like, why are you... Oh.
Because this is our guideline, and this is anything dairy.
Okay.
And then this is anything non-dairy and non-perishable. And so, like, I can put out a can of soup that's 2 years past the expiration date, as long as it's not dented.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's what I go by.
When you're looking for dates, this is just stuff that the store gives you?
Exactly.
Okay.
And I can't find
Let's see, give me a minute.
And if there's an item like I can't find the date, I'll put that on the volunteer shelf.
Okay.
And then it's a use at your own risk.
Okay. Well,
item.
that's cool. So the volunteers can just take.
Yeah. So if
whatever
it's
they
something
like.
that's outdated but it still looks like something someone would eat, we can do that.
Okay, like vegetable oil, it's never going bad, but I don't see a date either on it. Yeah. Okay.
So.
Volunteer shelf.
And you can tell them like maybe someone's died. Food looks pretty bad.
Yeah.
It's really old.
All the food that's on there?
Sometimes you get a donation that is really funny. The expiration dates are like 17 years ago.
Wow.
Come on, people.
One time I got a can of cranberry jelly from here that was 14 years old. Bought by somebody.
25. Okay.
So all unwanted food with no dates comes over here to the volunteer shelf. So this is stuff that all volunteers can take. Another amazing thing about this food bank is it has this little free library here where you just put books whenever you have extra ones, and then you can take a book if you need something to read. They have these all around Missoula, and I love that they have one at the food bank as well. And then they have their roots garden where they actually grow food to donate to the garden. So this is all the volunteers who come in here and put in their time and their labor to grow food and donate it to the food bank. They are some amazing gardeners as well. I have gotten some incredible produce from this food bank, including giant kohlrabis. Here's a big old zucchini plant and melons. Like, these are some phenomenal gardeners, and I definitely would love to get in here. Probably next year I'll get in here and help with the garden, so I'll be able to learn from other people as well. That's another reason I'm excited about this food bank, is just being able to learn from others. You can see in this bed that a lot of this has been harvested and already donated to the food bank, because the salad green season is almost over, and it's just incredible. Pumpkin so big they had to get a chair for it. Well guys, I am done with my shift. I am picking up the kids and headed home. I think I am going to do a quick shop though, because this is my day to go shopping. So be prepared for a future food bank haul. Thank you so much for coming along and seeing what my first shift as a volunteer at the food bank is about. Hopefully I'll be able to get in here more and get a little more in depth about the food bank and all that it offers the community. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll catch you next time on Mama Baird's.